Tonight, Northwestern considering harsher discipline for head coach Pat Fitzgerald following disturbing hazing details going public.
I think it's everything from a multi-game suspension to some type of outright dismissal, but it's certainly a very, very tense and difficult situation right now at Northwestern.
4 days after Northwestern ended their 1-11 2022 season, the university received an anonymous complaint about hazing on the football team. The school hired a third party to conduct an investigation which found that his claims were largely supported by the evidence and that while no specifics were provided, participation in or knowledge of the hazing was widespread across players. Last Friday, the school suspended Fitzgerald for 2 weeks without pay. Hours later, the Daily Northwestern got a tip from the now former player who made the complaint.
He felt that it wasn't fair to the people involved with this story to kind of have the details of it swept under the rug. He also shared with us that he felt that the sanctions imposed on the team were more of a slap on the wrist.
The former player told the Daily that he informed investigators he was subjected to an activity called running, where older players would restrain younger ones, often freshmen, in a dark locker room and engage in sexualized behavior. The former player also said teammates had to perform other naked acts in the locker room and that Fitzgerald knew about the hazing.
The way that this has impacted him and other players is probably the most difficult thing to hear about. It's not just, this happens and everyone's able to move on. This is long-term impacts that we're seeing on these players, and it's saddening for everyone involved, I think.
Hours after the newspaper's report, NU President Michael Schill said he may have erred in his initial punishment. An attorney who has litigated a number of hazing claims says the legal problems may just be beginning for Fitzgerald and Northwestern.
I think this is a slam dunk case against Northwestern because you're jumping in with the benefit of a 6-month investigation performed by a top flight attorney that has already led the university to conclude that it was wrong, that there were opportunities for Northwestern to discover the hazing, to report the hazing. What we're hearing now is a years-long hazing episode that shows a football team run amok.
Nicole Marcus tells me that the Daily Northwestern team hopes to publish more accounts from players stepping forward to share their stories. I'm Michelle Steele, ESPN. Tonight, Northwestern